On September 24, 2025, church leaders gathered in Spanish Town St. Catherine to protest the proposed repeal of the 1898 Obeah Act. This stance came as no surprise. For over a century, the church has played a central role in demonizing Obeah and framing it as a moral threat to Jamaican society, while turning a blind eye to similar spiritual practices from non-African traditions. Welcome to Jamaican Voodoo, where we uncover stories of African resistance and cultural survival in Jamaica. If you love exploring hidden histories and want to learn more about powerful Jamaican traditions, hit that subscribe button. Now let's dive in. As early as the late 19th century, church leaders were among the loudest voices condemning Obeah as immoral and ungodly. In 1894, Reverend Thomas Banbury, rector of St. Peter's Church in Hope Bay, Portland, described Obeahism as wicked, immoral, disgusting, and debasing, claiming that it contributed to the pulling down of the Church of Christ. Other denominations echoed similar views. The Quakers regarded Obeah as a competing system of belief, lamenting that the Jamaican masses were under the influence of superstition rather than the spiritual authority of the Church. The Wesleyan Methodists dismissed African-derived practices as the religion of heathen barbarians, while the Moravians went a step further, condemning Obeah for diverting money away from the church, arguing that money spent on Obeah should instead have gone into the church treasury. Such attitudes reveal that church leaders did not merely see Obeah as a spiritual rival, but also as an economic one. Obeah practitioners provided healing, protection, and guidance to their communities, roles that directly challenged the church moral and social authority. The competition was not just about faith, but also about influence and livelihood. It's important to note that the criminalization of Obeah did not begin with the 1898 Act. Obeah was first outlawed in 1760 in direct response to Tacky's rebellion, one of the largest and most organized uprisings of enslaved Africans in Jamaica. Colonial authorities believed that Obeah men played a key role in inspiring and empowering the rebels. From that moment, Obeah was branded not just as a religious practice, but as a threat to colonial order, a stigma that the church readily reinforced in their mission to civilize Africans and suppress their spiritual independence by demonizing their practice. Even today, this double standard persists. African-derived spiritual practices continue to be targeted, while Indian astrologers and psychics advertise freely on Jamaican television and in newspapers without any pushback from the church. The question then is unavoidable. What does this selective outrage reveal about the legacy and the mindset of Jamaica's Black Christian establishment?